Justin Baldoni's lawyers want judge to deny any gag order, argue Blake Lively started media feeding frenzy. Justin Baldoni's lawyers want Blake Lively's prospective request for a gag order to be denied, arguing she first brought their legal battle to the public forum. After Baldoni's attorney Brian Freedman leaked a 10-minute video from the It Ends With Us set and announced plans for a website to disclose more, lawyers for Lively, 37, motioned for a conference before Judge Louis J. Lyman to address the appropriate conduct of counsel. They wrote in the letter that federal litigation must be conducted in court and according to the relevant rules of professional conduct, and claimed Freedman's interviews and statements risked tainting the jury pool. In a subsequent letter dated January 23 and obtained by People, Baldoni's attorney Kevin Fritz asked the judge to deny the gag order if it is formally requested by Lively's team, calling it an intimidation tactic. Lively's desire to force the Wayfarer Parties to defend themselves privately against allegations made publicly is not a proper basis for a gag order, reads the letter. It is tactical gamesmanship, and it is outrageous. They said Baldoni, 41, and his Wayfarer Studios associates also named in Lively's lawsuit have been exiled from polite society and suffered damages totaling hundreds of millions of dollars after her complaint came to light. According to the letter, Baldoni faced utterly calamitous fallout, and they instantly became objects of public scorn and contempt. Baldoni's legal team argues that Lively started the media feeding frenzy, alleging she provided the New York Times with a copy of her original complaint for the article, "We Can Bury Anyone Inside a Hollywood Smear Machine," which broke down the details of her allegations against Baldoni and his associates. In that December 21 article, Lively said in a statement, "I hope that my legal action helps pull back the curtain on these sinister retaliatory tactics to harm people who speak up about misconduct and helps protect others who may be targeted." Freedman has called the claims made in Lively's complaint completely false, outrageous, and intentionally salacious with an intent to publicly hurt and rehash a narrative in the media. The complaint was a precursory step Lively had to do before filing a lawsuit against Baldoni, which she eventually did on December 31, the same day Baldoni sued The Times, alleging libel in its coverage of her complaint. The Times said it stands by its reporting and will defend itself against the lawsuit. Later, in January, Baldoni countersued Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds as well as their publicist for $400 million on claims of defamation and extortion. Lively's lawyers called his lawsuit meritless and desperate. They added, in part, "The strategy of attacking the woman is desperate, it does not refute the evidence in Ms. Lively's complaint, and it will fail." In Lively's original complaint, filed in December, she alleged sexual harassment and a retaliatory smear campaign orchestrated by Baldoni, claiming he had exhibited disturbing behavior on the set of It Ends With Us that led to a hostile work environment, which he denies. Her complaint said she has since suffered from grief, fear, trauma, and extreme anxiety. Baldoni, director and star of It Ends With Us, and his team have nothing to hide, and have the right to defend themselves with the truth, Freedman said after releasing the video, which sparked another round of media analysis and online debate over the allegations. In response to the video being shared to the public, Lively's lawyers said in a statement that it was an unethical attempt to manipulate the public, and a continuation of their harassment and retaliatory campaign. While they are focused on misleading media narratives, we are focused on the legal process, her team said. "We are continuing our efforts to require Mr. Baldoni and his associates to answer in court, under oath, rather than through manufactured media stunts." A pretrial conference is scheduled for Wednesday,